So, do you remember when you came to Brisbane?
Yes, I landed in Fremantle in 1958 on board a ship called the Soda Cross, which means Southern Cross, and we stayed with our uncles and aunts and all that sort of stuff, and went to Scarborough High. And that was in Perth.
Oh,
yeah. When I was a teenager, I got the wanderlust. I was very restless, and I hitchhiked all over the place. Ended up coming to Cairns.
When were you in Cairns? Do you remember the date?
I know that I got saved in 2000 and 1974.
1974. You became a Christian. Wow. Yeah. So you came. Remember, we were living in that shared house.
Yeah.
Is that the first place you stayed in Brisbane, or did you live somewhere else?
No, it's the first place I stayed in. Although I'd been in Brisbane before.
Yeah, but when you came,
when I got saved, in an extraordinary way because I did ask Jesus into my life some time ago before, and I said I can't do this Christianity thing, and so I walked away from it, and I travelled around, ended up in. Then I went to Glad Tidings Tabernacle, shared a house. Yeah.
That's where we met, and you had your motorbike, and I had my motorbike.
Did I at that time?
Well, you got one eventually when you were living there. You had a Kawasaki.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Mm.
And then I got married, and unfortunately the relationship didn't work out.
Take me back a bit though. When you came to Australia, you emigrated from Holland to Australia.
Yeah.
And why? That your mum chose to come to Australia?
Yeah, the relationship with her and her husband went really good. He was a violent man. My brother went into the Navy,
From Holland, he went into the.
No, yeah, from here, Australia. Yeah.
And have you only one brother?
Yeah, I got two sisters, one brother, and my brother and my older sister are both Jewish heritage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow. Their father was she'd married. My mother married a Jewish guy, and he got shot trying to escape from a concentration camp.
Wow.
And
so that was your stepdad then, was it?
Well, it was before I was even born.
Oh, before you were born.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Australia.
Yeah.
All right.
What
was your first job that you got in Australia?
Apprentice bricklayer on probation, which was just a ruse to get money from the government.
So you worked as a bricklayer for £5 a week?
Yeah, I never laid a brick, but I...
Never laid a brick?
No. I just unloaded trucks and dug holes and laid cement on the foundations of the houses.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
What about your next job? What was your next job?
Sure. That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
I had so many jobs.
You should have a few, eh? Although eventually you got into driving a bus.
Yeah, that was here in Brisbane.
So how did that work?
1980. Somebody told me that you could get a job there, and I went there, and applied, and I was waiting in line, and then they said, "Oh, we haven't got time. I'll come back some other day." And so I came back another day, and they said, "Oh, you know, we haven't got time. You come back." I said, "I'm not leaving until I've been interviewed." I said,
Really?
"Yeah," and so they put me through it, and I became a bus driver in 1980.
Yeah, you were doing it for years, weren't you?
Yeah, right until the end, really.
Mm. What would be some of your best memories? Did you enjoy it?
I did like being in the house. Yeah. It was good, but
Do you remember, like me and you, we were going to church
yeah.
at Glad Tidings.
And I remember you saying at Glad Tidings, "What are you looking at?"
Well, we were sort of a bit crazy, weren't we?
Yeah, we were Christians, but barely. That's
A
right.
bit wild, weren't we?
We were, yeah. There was a time where we actually were riding up next to the cemetery and at Toulon, and we come to the top, and there's two cops sort of lounging in front of one of the cop cars, and they saw us, and they started running for the door, and we
went for it, didn't we?
We went for it. No, we didn't get caught.
No, we didn't. We got away from them.
Yeah. And
do you remember you introduced me to two favourite foods of yours?
Yeah.
You introduced me to nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng, yeah.
Do you remember that? We
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah, it's nice.
And what about roll mops?
Oh, yeah, roll
You
mops.
introduced me to roll mops.
And
I'd never had them before.
what did you think of them?
I still eat them.
You still eat them?
I
Oh,
didn't buy
cool.
some today, but
Biggest regret of being a wayward child.
yeah.
That's
Biggest regret.
yeah.
What about in the last few years? Life's been pretty good.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good with my daughter and my son-in-law
So
and
discovering your daughter and finding your daughter and coming back to meet your daughter was pretty wonderful, wasn't it?
it was, and I was able to talk to her about the Lord, and when she arrived here with her son, her only son at that time, it was like I had a great time, and I wanted to sort of look after him. He's doing all right.
You're a good mate.
Yeah,
Your
well,
grandson.
yeah, Elisha. It's a
These last few years, though, you really felt love and content there.
Yeah.
You're happy in life.
I'm sorry to see Let's Go.
Yeah.
We were good friends.